Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight. This is a time of celebration at the college as we near the completion of the 15-16 academic year, and we recognize the outstanding academic excellence of our students. When you think of an upcoming celebration, it can involve a countdown where you mark everything off your to-do list, or you pull off a calendar sheet for each day that leads up to a big day or a big event. Now, when I was thinking about this with technology, I'm not sure we're ripping off any calendar pages anymore. I think what we're doing is probably clicking into Instagram, or we have some kind of an app that gives us a countdown. But a countdown certainly builds a natural momentum and excitement. I hope you are feeling this energy and excitement in the room tonight, because I certainly am. Think about it, students. The last paper you will write, the last exam or test that you will take, or maybe the tuition payment that maybe you have to make, or maybe for some it's a paycheck that you're going to soon be receiving because of the credential that you've accomplished here that qualifies you for that dream job you've wanted. And for others that are transferring, there might be a few more tuition payments, unfortunately. We are in a period of countdown, but more importantly tonight, I would suggest that we are in a period of counting up. We know that it takes hard work to achieve the grade point average to be counted in the top 5% of the high-achieving students for this academic year. This event is about recognizing your hard work among your family, friends, faculty, and staff, and the excellence that you've achieved, as well as the countless hours that you've put in to get here. So it's my pleasure to act as the Mistress of Ceremonies and keep the program rolling smoothly tonight. And so to start off, I'd like to introduce, it's my pleasure, the chairperson of our Board of Trustees, Mr. Burt Blakey.
Thank you very much. Well, my fellow board members of trustees are here. Many of them are here. Would you please stand up to be recognized? Believe it or not, we actually work pretty hard. So every once in a while we get a free dinner. That's great. So we're happy to be here. This is a good life. So I'm not sure, I'm supposed to reflect, and most of my reflections I would not share with anybody, particularly hundreds of people. So let me just say several things. One, congratulations. This is really a big deal for many, many people in this room and for families. And as a board of trustees, as administration, we are very, very proud of your accomplishments and wish you nothing but the best as you move on. So that's a big deal. So the other thing I would say, and I'm reminded of a quote by Winston Churchill, who said, this really isn't the end. This is truly the beginning of a whole new adventure and a whole new life for you, and in many cases for your parents and loved ones. Some of you will be moving out of the house, and that's not a bad thing, and moving to different places. And so it really is an adventure, and that's what life is really to be. It really is an adventure. And so I would just say, if I had any advice, not that people remember or listen to it, to have an open mind about your life. Because what you think you're going to do and what you think you're going to be probably isn't true. And particularly in today's environment, in today's world where change is so rampant, you really need to have an open mind about your entire life, because who knows what this world is going to look like in 20 years. There's going to be some really incredible good changes. So be open-minded, keep learning. Michelangelo was quoted at the age of 87 years old saying, "I'm still learning." And that's truly what our life needs to be. It doesn't always have to be college learning, but we always have to have that open mind, keep learning, and you will do great. And the other thing is, life is not all career. Life is much more than a career. It's family, it's having fun, it's all those things rolled into a great, marvelous adventure. So have fun, do well, send the college some money when you get some. It's all good. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Chairperson Blakey. Next, we're going to have dinner, and after that, we'll continue with our program. We have buffets on both sides of the room, and then each of the tables will be dismissed. Now, I'm suggesting that you don't count calories tonight, okay? So dig in and enjoy the fellowship and conversation at your table, and we'll be back with the program following the dinner. I hope everyone enjoyed tonight's dinner. It's my distinct pleasure and honor to introduce the president of Grand Rapids Community College, Dr. Stephen Ender.
Thank you very much, Tina, and welcome, everybody. It is indeed my pleasure to join you tonight in our induction ceremony of students that are being inducted into Delta Pi Alpha. It's cool being 100 years old, actually 101, I think, at the end of this year. You have some traditions that go on for a long, long time. This one since 1928, where we honor the top 5% of our graduating class. There are 90 students in that category. 48 of them were able to join us tonight, along with their families and other support people. And I say that very intentionally. What I have loved about this during the years that I have been here is that, as an educator, we know that students do not persevere by themselves. People search for meaning. They search for others to be role models for them. They search for others to reach out to when times get a little tricky in that business of earning a credential. And in this room are all those people that our students reach out to. Parents, spouses, grandparents, aunts, uncles, a neighbor who might be here tonight with a student, faculty and staff. I mean, this is a real village, a village that's nurturing not only intellectual development, but personal development. And folks, usually those of you that are being honored tonight, the future leadership of this region, and for some of you, perhaps our country. And that's very exciting for us as educators, that we can be witness and be part of this wonderful experience that you are having. And you should be very proud of what you've accomplished. It's not easy to be at the top of the top. And that just does not come because you're a great person and we all love you. That comes because you sacrificed a lot. And your families and support people sacrificed a lot. And faculty and staff who mentored you sacrificed a lot. So we all have an investment in you and your future. And we all have, I know, this sense that you're launched from here and your direction is always up and going forward. And when times get tough, you'll look back at what you accomplished here, and that will get you through the next hurdle that you have, whether it be your job, your next class at your four-year institution, or a kid that's sick and you've got to do something else. And anytime we have struggles, we look for things that we've accomplished that were not easy for us. And that then gives us strength and courage to get through whatever's in front of us today. So you're a wonderful group of students to honor, your support folks. How could you be any luckier than to have them in your life? and for many of us in this room, our deep honor to honor you. So let's let those festivities begin. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Ender. And now to start the presentation of honor awards, I'd like to call to the podium Dr. Michael Vargo, who is Dean of the School of Arts and Sciences.
Thank you, Dr. Hoxie. And wow, a room full of super achievers at a college, how much better could it be than that, right? I have the privilege this evening of announcing the new Delta Pi Alpha recipients. President Ender will confer the Delta Pi Alpha honor by presenting each new recipient with a gold medallion. I've heard it might be solid gold, but maybe. One of our deans is going to cue each recipient to move into position for recognition. Dean Koning. I ask that you come to the end of the room when signaled to do so. It has been a tradition to offer you the opportunity to say a few words about your experience at Grand Rapids Community College and introduce invited guests here with you this evening to celebrate your outstanding academic achievement. So let's get started. Our first recipient, Elizabeth Adams.
I just want to say thank you to my sister for putting up with my crazy schedule while in school.
Stephanie Albaugh.
I'd like to say thank you to my husband and children for putting up with the schedule, and to all of my professors. You have been tremendous. Thank you.
Linda Arangwa.
Hi, I'd like to thank all the professors here today for your commitment to excellence, without which we would not even be here. So know that your investment in our futures is an investment in the community that will make a difference. Thank you to all of you for going above and beyond. And to Katie Vandermeer, Professor Vandermeer, awesome professor. Thank you.
Rachel Berg.
I would just like to say thank you to my chef, Bob Schultz, and to my parents and my grandparents.
Olivia Biermacher.
I just want to thank my family for everything that they do, for all the support they've given me through the years, and all my professors that I've had here, and especially Melanie Sheely Gady. She's really inspired me over this last semester, so thank you.
Rebecca Birmingham.
Big thank you to my family and my favorite music professor, Dr. Carol Van Renwyck.
Jennifer Borman.
I just want to give a special thank you to Professor Talbert. She really inspires me, and I want to thank her for coming tonight.
Mandy Bowes.
I just wanted to say thank you to my wonderful husband for all his love and support, and also to my wonderful advisor, Lene Salberg. Thanks.
Hannah Christofferson. Hey, Hannah. I've known Hannah since she was this tall. Okay, so. Hey, Hannah.
Hi. I would like to honor Lene Selberg. She has been my mentor and guide since I stepped foot here at CC, and she will continue to be that even after. So I would like to thank her. Thank you.
Mary Crawford.
I would like to thank all the people at table 3 that have supported me famously. I couldn't have done it without you. Thank you.
Emily Dilly.
I'd just like to thank my family and my husband who are not here tonight, but they still need to be thanked. And for a God that gave me the passion and the desire to love cuisine and to get me to this point to become a chef. And I'm so grateful for that opportunity at GRCC.
Denise Fisher.
I just want to say thank you to everybody who supported me the whole way. Big, big journey. Thank you so much.
Robert Gillum.
I'd just like to say thank you to my girlfriend Lori for inspiring me to actually go to culinary school and be successful at it, and my work as well for manipulating the schedule so I could do what I could do here, and putting up with that for the whole 3 years that I was at school. And thank you very much.
Sarah Grochowalski.
I just want to thank my friends and my family for supporting me through my entire academic career, and to my fellow Delta Pi Alpha, Dolly, for letting me loaning me so many of her books. Helped me pay for it.
Tiffany Hill.
I just want to thank my friends and family for all of the support, and my professor, Deb, for putting up with me for the last 2 years. Thank you.
Delaney Holtrop.
Hi, I just want to thank my parents for being my support through my college career.
Jason Hopp.
I would like to thank my mom and my dad and the staff and faculty here at GRCC for supporting me throughout my time here.
Tate Jurink.
I'd like to thank my parents and my fiance for helping me along this long academic journey. Also, all the wonderful professors that I've had helped me a lot. Thank you.
Dakota Jordan.
I would like to thank my mom for her support and her endless encouragement, and the way that she dealt with my stress and some of the breakdowns that I had over the past couple of years with the classes that I've taken. So thank you, Mom.
Arthur Jones.
I would just like to thank my parents, the teachers who've taught me, and a special thanks to Kathy Colehouse for just being the best in the music building.
Alexander Lemire.
I'd just like to thank everyone who's helped me along the way, my parents, my professors, and Professor Mowers especially.
April Loya.
So I came to GRCC not knowing what to expect. I started in the culinary program in 2014. I'd like to thank my parents who are sitting back over here for people that can't see, for being my biggest cheerleaders, obviously. You guys have helped me. I, too, also had breakdowns, many of them. 50-hour weeks can be a little stressful, so it was crazy at times. The person that I brought here tonight is way in the corner over here too, Chef Campbell. Just want to tell you that you were the biggest supporter I've ever had, and I'm going to get emotional, but thank you so much for everything, for every email that you've answered, for every breakdown that I've had with you, and for always being my biggest cheerleader here. I couldn't thank you enough.
Patrick McLeod.
I want to thank my parents and Professor Lee for being the best math professor I've ever had.
Kristen Marcelise.
I'd just like to say thank you to GRCC and all the amazing staff here, and my mom and my dad for always supporting me and being here with me tonight. Thank you.
And now I'd like to introduce my friend and colleague, Dr. Bill Pink, Vice President of Workforce Development. He's going to read the rest of the names.
Good evening. Good evening. Sorry, I guess I wasn't close enough to the microphone back there. What a cool evening this is. Let's continue these names in honoring our graduates tonight. Haiti Meist.
I would like to thank, first of all, the Lord for giving me the courage and to persevere. When I first came to GRCC, I don't know what to expect. I've been away from school for 21 some years, so going back to school is a little bit scary, but the staff and the professor in GRCC are very helpful, so I would like to thank them. And also I would like to thank my family and who supported me and give me love and support.
Kelsey Parker.
I'd like to thank my family and the entire GRCC faculty for supporting me through this entire process at GRCC. Thank you.
Morgan Perkins.
I would like to thank my dad. Without you, I don't know where I would be.
Heather Pickard.
First of all the grace and glory goes to God. He's been very, just giving me a lot of blessings. and my fiance who's here tonight. You inspire me every day to be a better person and do the best I can, so thank you.
Joanna Pickard.
I just want to say thank you to my husband for supporting me over the years and telling me to knock it off every time I said I wanted to quit. And I wanted to say thank you for my parents for their continuous support and for encouraging me to go back to school.
Rebecca Poyer.
I just want to thank my parents and my fiance for supporting me and helping me through my many freakouts over the years, and thank you.
Felicia Puente.
Hi, good evening. I would like to say thank you to God, first of all, and my husband that has supported me through all of this. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here. And for all the child development faculty, Rebecca Brinks, I really appreciate all your help that you've done throughout this whole process. And to my children also for putting up with all these late nights to have to do papers and they're themselves getting themselves in the shower. So thank you.
Caitlin Reynolds.
Hello. I would like to thank the Criminal Justice Department. I've been blessed with I've been very fortunate with amazing professors and staff, and I'd also like to thank my parents for the emotional and financial support over the years. So thank you.
Casey Sheridan.
I just like to first give credit to God. Without him, I would not have these kind of grades. And then also to the faculty. I've had some amazing professors here, and I just want to say thank you to all of you.
Melody Sheridan.
First, I want to say thank you to God who helped me get through all of this. GRCC has been an excellent school. I'm, in a way, sad that I'm going to be leaving. The professors have been great, as well as the staff, and I want to specifically recognize 4 of my instructors who are here tonight: Susan Mowers, Karen McKenzie, Karen Nimchik, and Hillary Haney. Thank you.
Kimberly Sliz.
First and foremost, I would like to thank my son. He couldn't be here, but he has been wonderful and understanding of his mom's crazy schedule. Also, I would like to thank the people at my table. Martin Hillard, you've been a wonderful professor, one of my absolute favorites. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. My academic counselor, Lene, who has put up with a multitude of changed appointments, missed time, rescheduling, changing my mind about majors, and has helped me every step of the way. Also, the big guy in the red shirt over here. My wonderful fiance. You have absolutely been the biggest part of this and have helped me through everything, the breakdowns, the whining, the kicking and screaming. I know that I work incredibly hard, sometimes 50 hours a week, if not more. I know I have helped you out on side jobs. And I know I have a partner that will work 80 hours a week and cook and clean and take care of us and encourage me. So I couldn't have done it without you. Thanks.
Chelsea Snyder.
to thank my mom and my dad for all their support that they've given me through these good and rough times through this long process. And then I'd also like to thank my boyfriend for all the study dates that we had. And then for Chef Charlie, he taught me in the very beginning to hold a knife correctly, so I still have all my fingers.
That's great. Jordan Stevens.
Hi, I hate to be too generic at this point, but I mean, it's been a great experience, and I want to thank everyone that's been a part of it.
Julie Stevens.
Hi, I'd like to thank my mom and all my professors, and anybody that knows me knows I'm a very emotional person, so thanks for dealing with me. And my professor, Mathia, thank you very much for putting up with me too.
Janice Swanson.
Well, I'd like to thank my husband and daughter and mother who couldn't be here, and my sister for always supporting me and helping me proofread countless papers, and my academic advisor and professor who is here with me, Dr. Thomas Niles.
Clay Towery.
I'd like to thank my parents and professors for showing me all the support they've shown me here at GRCC.
Caitlin Vandermeulen.
I'd just like to say thank you to my amazing husband, David, for all your love and support when I didn't see the end of getting an education. Thank you for being there. And also for all the professors and staff who've made this possible, especially to Professor Haney. You've shown me that not only can school be hard work, but it's also a lot of fun. And just want to say thank you.
Stephen Van Weerden.
Oh, wow. I'd like to just thank GRCC for having the kind of flex scheduling that allows for older students like myself to continue to work while pursuing an education. I'd also like to thank my wonderful wife, Eileen, over there. I know it hasn't been easy allowing me all this time to do this. And for the first time in 2 years, we get a summer vacation, so let's make the most of it.
Ka Din Vu.
Hello, everyone. All I want to say is thank you, my parents, people that helped me greatly and support me in my academic achievement. And I also want to say thank you to GRCC with all the staff and professor for the encouragement and education. Having experienced the time in GRCC, I realized that I do not only learn how to be a good student, but also how to be a good person. And the person I want to say, thanks to is the person that helped me stay here without shivering and nervousness is my girlfriend, is being here with me. Once again, thank you very much.
Wesley Wydig.
I'd just like to thank both my parents and also Mr. Morris, Mr. Brian Morris of the music department. He's been a great help to me, both before I came to GRCC and also my time here, so thank you very much.
Madeline West.
I'd like to thank all my professors who inspire me to learn more, my parents who taught me to work hard, my siblings who keep me from getting too stressed out, and GRCC for not warning us about this acceptance speech.
It's okay, you're welcome. Nathan Westgate.
I'd like to thank all the wonderful chefs in the culinary program. I've learned a ton from you. I'd also like to thank the other culinary students for making this adventure so fun. I'd like to thank my family for all the love and the support, especially my beautiful wife, Deanna. I love you very much.
And Emily Winters.
Like I'm sure everybody here, I had no idea I was have to say something. So thanks to my parents, sister, my fiance, all the professors in the child development department. You guys are awesome. And for CC being really flexible with schedules and whatnot. So.
At this time, I'd like to ask all of our Delta Pi Alpha recipients to stand, please. All right, stay standing, stay standing, because what I'm going to ask, as much and as great as that was from our crowd, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to truly congratulate our honorees tonight, our Delta Pi Alpha recipients, Grand Rapids Community College. Give them up for a round of applause, please. Please be seated. We all know it's no small task to complete a certificate or a degree at an institution like this, and it's no small task to be that support system, and we have all that in the room tonight, whether it be family, faculty, staff, or friends. Congratulations to our recipients, but congratulations also to those of you who have supported these people in their fine work. Let me introduce to you now Patty Trapowski. Patty is the Associate Provost and Dean of Instructional Support here at GRCC. Dean Trapowski will be announcing the 4.0 honor students. Ladies and gentlemen, Dean Patty Trapowski.
Congratulations again to everyone. It's always inspiring to see you receive your medals and hear what you have to say, and we are so very grateful that you chose GRCC to do your academic work, and just want to add my wishes for your bright futures, which I know are ahead of you. I have the honor of being able to recognize the students who have achieved a 4.0. I would like the following students who have achieved a perfect 4.0 to please come forward as I call your name. Each of you will receive a plaque recognizing this achievement. Mary Crawford. Delaney Holtrup. Casey Sheridan. Jordan Stevens. Caitlin Vandermeulen. Stephen Van Worden. Nathan Westgate. Standing before you are 7 of the 10 students who achieved a perfect 4.0 and are with us this evening. This is truly an outstanding academic achievement. Please join me in recognizing their academic excellence with your applause. I would now like to introduce Lori Chesley, our Provost and Executive Vice President for Academic and Student Affairs. Provost Chesley will introduce the 2016 Arthur Andrews Cup recipient. Lori?
Good evening. It is my pleasure to present the Arthur Andrews Cup for 2016. This gold cup symbolizes excellence in scholarship for each new Delta Pi Alpha member. Permanent possession is given to the new Delta Pi Alpha member who has earned the highest grade point average. This cup honors the memory of its namesake, Arthur Andrews, who served Grand Rapids Junior College as president for 35 years from 1919 to 1955. Arthur Andrews was a man dedicated to the preservation and growth of academic excellence at this college. He valued excellence and academic integrity. He often said that we must give our students an education here as good as or better than they would receive at the university. The records of GRJC and GRCC students who have gone on to further study show that his colleagues and successors also espoused this lofty goal. So this evening, we honor the memory of one of our outstanding leaders and the achievements of the outstanding students assembled here. We bestow a share of this award upon each of you, the new Delta Pi Alpha members. As Dean Trepkowski said, the present graduating class includes 10 students who have earned a perfect 4.0 cumulative grade point. How can you do better than all A's? We had to find a way. We do this by choosing the student from among those 10 who has earned, in addition to a perfect 4.0 average, the greatest number of honor grade points, signifying the most credits earned. Please join me in honoring this year's 2016 recipient of the Arthur Andrews Cup, Nathan Westgate.
Sure. I just want to say thank you very much. I'm shocked, and I already said thank you to the people I wanted to thank. So thanks again, chefs, and thank you, my wife, Deanna. Thank you.
Dean Hoxie.
What an evening. This is always also an opportunity for me to promote something that's happening, and we're counting down right now, and we're 9 days away. And who better to picture that was our preschool kids, that if you hashtag own this moment, you actually see our countdown for the last 9 days. April 29th at 7 p.m., we are at the Van Andel. It's an amazing event to attend, and I hope all of you will plan to participate if you haven't already. And if you need any other details, please don't hesitate to call my office so we can help you. I think we would all say that this was a night that counted. Certainly, we've heard from students in terms of who they have counted on. It's been family, it's been friends, it's been spouses, it's been faculty and staff at GRCC that have truly made a difference. I want to thank all of you for selecting GRCC for your educational choice. You could have gone anywhere because you are the brightest and the best, but you chose GRCC. We are so proud to count you as one of our graduates and one of our future alum. Thank you for coming this evening, and please have a good evening.